What's up, guys? It's Mike. So today I'm going to be talking about the fastest way to start working out, or more like probably the best way to start working out, start getting in shape. So I was thinking about this topic because I was talking to a good buddy of mine the other day, probably about a week and a half ago, and his name is Brett Shoemaker. And if he's watching this video right now, he's probably like, oh man, I was making a video on him. And I told him, I was like, hey, I might make a video, because we were talking for about 45 minutes on the phone, and we were going over some really cool stuff. So this is how I got started. So quick story. So he called me up and he was like, Mike, I'm gonna start working out and I want to start getting in shape. He kind of has a little gut. He's like, man, I'm gonna start working out, getting in shape. So he was asking me all these questions about nutrition. Like, hey, what type of food should I be eating? Because I like this and I don't like that. And I tried this before and the type of diets. What do you think about this diet, that diet? And same thing with working out. He was asking me about different types of workouts, what type of lifts are the best for losing fat and all this stuff. So, and this is the thing. So, he was asking all this stuff, and I realized that a lot of people, before they start working out, they're always trying to, like get the perfect type of routine. They want the perfect type of diet that will be best for them, and they want the perfect type of routine that's, best for their fitness goals. And here's the catch, though. The problem with that is before they actually find the perfect one for them, they don't ever do anything. They don't get started. And a lot of times this can go ahead and drag on for weeks and sometimes even months. The reason why is because it takes a while to go ahead and come up with, a perfect routine or come up and really understand how to really go ahead and diet right so this way you can drop weight or how you can gain weight, So it takes a little while to do that stuff. It's not just going to be like, hey, I'm going to do a couple of research online and yes, this is the best one, right? So what happens is a lot of people never really get started on working out. They never get started on actually doing something because they always they're always in a planning phase. And you might be in the planning, you may think, oh, it's only going to take me a week to go ahead and plan this stuff. But you know what? If something comes up during that week and that interrupts your planning, you might have to end up putting your focus to something else. It could be something with work, something with school, maybe something else in your personal life that comes in the way. Man, it happens, man. It's just life, right? It happens all the time to all of us. And the problem with that is, most people would never get started. Because I talk to so many people that always talk about how they want to start dropping fat. Hey, I'm gonna, soon I'm gonna go ahead and start working out. I'm gonna get rid of this gut, or I'm gonna start putting on some more size and all this stuff. And I look at them and I ask them this question all the time. So, have you started working out? Are you working out right now? Well, no, not yet. I'm gonna start soon. I just gotta do this. I just gotta do A, B, C, and Z, and and I'm gonna start then. I'm like, all right, yeah, okay, sure. Now, but most of the time when people tell me that, I can't just zone out, man. I'm like, all right, yeah, he's full of shit, what I mean? Yeah, he's just talking, what I mean? So you don't want that to happen. So this is what I suggest, and this is what my buddy told me on the phone, right? So I asked him the same question. That's what I always ask the same question when people ask me about fitness. I ask them, you working out? What are you doing right now? And so he's like, well, I haven't really been doing workouts, but I have been doing 10 push-ups every single night. And, for most people, they'll probably be like, that ain't shit. That's not enough. It's only 10 push-ups. But actually, though, I told him, I was like, Brett, man, I was like, you know what? That's good. That's actually really good that you've been doing that. And the reason why is because even though 10 push-ups really ain't enough to go ahead and get you into good shape at all, but it does establish consistency though, because now in your mind you're training your mind and you're training yourself to build a habit into working out every single day, even if it is something as little as 10 push-ups. And that's really good because consistency, like I said, is the most important thing. Doing it is the most important thing. That's why consistency is so important. Anybody can go ahead and plan out. It takes them a week to go ahead and do one badass workout. Whoopee, who cares about that? You might as well go ahead and get, 7 15-minute badass workouts or 7 15-minute short workouts a week and go ahead and do one badass workout a week. You know what I mean? So that was actually good for him. I told him, well, even though you're doing 10 push-ups, that's awesome, but try doing this. Try throwing in some squats, try throwing in some crunches, some mountain climbers, something really basic. It doesn't require any equipment, doesn't require any type of excuse. You can do it anytime. You can be at work, you can be at home chilling. You don't have a gym membership, don't matter. You can do it right when you wake up, which is actually what I suggest. And I told him that, and he's like, all right, Mike, I'm gonna start doing that. And that's actually what he did. And that's what I want to share with you guys. If you guys are actually thinking about working out and you're one of those guys who's, you're trying to plan your workout, you're trying to plan your eating, and you want to go ahead and do this whole massive grocery shop, to go ahead and get all the right foods, and then let's say today is, Wednesday or whatever and stuff, and you want to go ahead and plan a big grocery shop list and wait till like Sunday to cook. Don't worry about all of that stuff. You can still plan it, so still plan your plans, right? But start working out immediately, like right now, like tonight. If you watch this video right now and you haven't worked out today, tonight, go ahead and do it. Here's something easy. Do 10 push-ups. If you can, do 20 or 30, right? Do the same thing for squats. Do the same thing for crunches. It doesn't have to be a lot. Psychologically in your mind, man, when you're doing just 10, 20, 30 push-ups and you're doing just a little bit of workouts, even if it's only 5 minutes, what that's going to do, though, is it tells your mind and tells your body, yeah, I'm working out. Yeah, I'm being consistent. And then automatically, everything else is going to continue. Everything else is going to continue, and you're always going to have that top mind awareness of working out. And automatically, without even planning your diet, you're going to go ahead and start being aware of the foods you're eating. Because automatically, if you're working out, in your mind, you're going to think, okay, well, I got to start eating more healthy. Because if I eat like crap, that means it's going to go ahead and erase the results that I got from that little workout, which is really not true, but still, that's just the way everybody thinks. I mean, personally, even I think the same way. It's not true though, but that's just kind of how our mind works. So automatically, you're going to start to try to eat healthy. You're going to start staying away from sugars and pastries and cookies and ice cream and fried food and stuff like that. Automatically. If you don't believe me, man, try it out. Try it out. I promise you. If you do 3 workouts, right? Every single day, you just do 1 workout a day. After 3 days, after 3 workouts, automatically, you're going to start having a lot more aware of the foods you're eating without even knowing anything about diet. All you're going to know is fried food is bad for you, and, salads and chicken breasts is good for you, right? And there's a lot more stuff than that that's good for you, but most people have at least real basic common sense of what's good and what's bad, and that is really all you need to get started. And then from there, then you spend your time on the research. Find out the routines that's best for you to go ahead and put on mass, or best routines for you to go ahead and rip up and lean up and drop that fat. During that time, though, while you're trying to research, you're working out already, so this way you don't have any time lost. And it ensures that when you do find your best routines, or you do find the diet that works best for you and all that stuff, you establish a consistent workout habit already, and you build up something very important, momentum. Because once you get momentum going, man, you just need to hang on to that bandwagon, man. Just let it take you as far as they can go. Because I promise you, momentum is temporary. When it comes, it comes. You better jump on, and when it's gone, you better hope to God that will come back, right? You want to recreate it again, because momentum is what gets you to go ahead and get things done, right? Working out especially. That's why when people stop working out, it takes them so damn long to get started again. It's like, you go on vacation or Christmas or whatever the deal is, you take 4 or 5 days off, and in theory, when you come back, you should be able to start working out. But you know what happens a lot of time? A lot of times, they end up going ahead and taking another week off. Why? Oh, this came up and blah, 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 blah. That's all bullshit. Okay, the truth is, the momentum was gone, all right? That's what really happened. And then it took a little while for somebody to get off the butt and try to restart that momentum again. So that's what it's going to do for you. That's why you want to go ahead and start doing some type of exercise right away, like the ones I named, okay? Because you want to build that momentum, and you want to build that consistency right off the bat. Don't worry about perfect workouts. Don't worry about, the best ways to do everything. Just worry about doing something every single day, okay? Keep it the same, keep it simple, and I really suggest just doing those workouts, push-ups, squats, sit-ups, or crunches, mountain climbers. Something really basic, it doesn't take a genius or any type of fitness knowledge really to go ahead and do any of those things, and you can do it with no weights. Just use your body weight, so this way you don't have to worry about picking up any equipment, or you don't have to worry about using the weights the wrong way and getting hurt, and this way, man, you start getting some results right away. Later on, figure out the rest of that stuff. So that's my suggestion. Hey man, it's a new year, it's 2013, it's time everybody starts working out, starts getting in shape. Enough talking, time to go ahead and do something, right? That's what we're going to do. This year, no talk, just do it, right? Nike. So, hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more workouts, you want nutrition, And once you start doing the workouts, you want an actual routine that you can follow, then check out sixpackshortcuts.com. See you guys later. Peace.